So Cory, thank you for joining me here on my couch. And obviously you had the weigh-in this morning. People talk about the emotions you go through when you weigh in, but you looked very calm and focused as you looked into Deiveson Figueiredo's eyes. I'm curious, what sort of energy and what did you pick up from Deiveson when you were looking into his eyes?
Well, I guess, I wouldn't say that I'm like attracted to him. But I do have like a weird thing where he really reminds me of my middle school bully. Um, and I mean, that guy used to beat the shit out of me after class every day, but I used to make him stare at my nuts at class.
Right.
And so I kind of always felt like I just had like a thing for that, whatever he is.
Yeah. You haven't, like in the back today or anything, exposed yourself to Deiveson?
I mean, my butt, but not like front stuff. We haven't gotten really that far. I usually don't do that with opponents, but if you're in a different weight class, I'm kind of, I'll go front and back.
For sure. We're doing this a few hours after weigh-ins. Obviously, you don't want to speak to people right after you've hit the scales. So how has the rehydration process been and how do you rehydrate after making weight?
That's honestly kind of one of the harder parts, man. Like, I watched my aunt drown my dog when I was a kid. So literally every time I take a drink of water at all, I kind of just envision fucking Aunt Cindy just drowning my corgi, dude.
That must be hard. Do you carry those emotions with you into the cage or do you try and isolate yourself and just focus on the task at hand?
I mean, honestly, man, I see that dog every single day in my head. It's, Rover was his name. And I mean, honestly, he's really what inspired me to fight just because I was like, dude, I can't fucking let Aunt Cindy drown me like Rover, dude. I gotta beat this bitch's ass when she comes for me. So that's actually the real reason. It wasn't like fucking Three Ninjas or any movies like that, man. It was just because I just didn't want to end up like Rover.
Do you're talking about a dog, you lost, the lost one. Do you think you fight like a dog? Do you have that dog in you? Or do you think that almost reminds you too much of Rover?
I got Rover energy for sure, except I'll never fucking get drowned like that little bitch did, dude. Yeah.
Do you think you'll try and drown Deiveson tomorrow night here in Des Moines, Iowa?
Yeah, try to drown him?
Not physically, I don't think you'll be allowed to do that, but maybe metaphorically in the case.
Oh, metaphorically.
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Well, I was actually gonna go up to his room. I know his room number, so I was actually gonna go up to his room and...
You were telling me it was 69?
Yeah, it was it's really easy. I mean, there's fucking he must be partying a lot up there or something because I'm pretty sure he's right below me and I just hear chicks all night and just, Brazilian music and shit like that. But I mean, I was gonna kill him tonight, but I just have to wait, I guess, just because I do want to get paid because I'm kind of not doing so well financially. I just kind of spent a lot of money on making a bunch of dumb fucking vlogs, but yeah, I don't know. I guess he makes it another day because I gotta make my paycheck.
You've killed before.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have, right?
Yeah, but I try and say that was in self-defense, and I don't like talking about it too much because obviously ICE is really wrapping up their deportations right now, and so that's why I constantly fly from city to city. The UFC is just a cover at this point. It's the children I slay. That's the issue.
Is it weird being an immigrant?
Obviously, as an immigrant, you are the minority, and honestly, wherever I go in this country, I sort of feel like people treat me differently. They need to sort of check their privilege because obviously as a white Englishman in America, you are often exposed to bigotry, to be honest with you.
Did you vote, who, red or blue?
Well, I'm not legally allowed to vote, so therefore I voted blue.
Kamala? She's just diverse is the wrong word, but her personality is she'd do a lot with her personality, you know. Sometimes she could be, you know, one way, then another way, and then another way.
Very similar way.
Yeah. I mean, phenomenal speaker.
Sure.
Yeah, phenomenal speaker. Definitely, you could tell that like she's the one running the show behind everything. Yeah. Which, when you're as liberal as me, it feels good to know that you have a good leader.
Particularly a female.
Oh yeah. That's mostly it. Actually, I mean, women are just better leaders in general.
For sure, I mean, it upsets me when you don't think about how people. Hell, that's 50% of the population.
Yeah, I mean, we all love our moms way more than we love our dads. So let's be honest about that.
Do you talk to your father often?
No.
All right.
Yeah, just no to that one.
Do you plan on putting a tariff on Deiveson tomorrow?
That was a good one.
Thanks, man.
Tariff? I don't even really fucking know what a tariff is, to be honest.
You could tear off his head. Oh, man, that's live now.
I'm gonna tax that ass.
Well, it's always interesting to get into the mind of a fighter, and I feel like you're a very serious person, and it's an insight too that fans often don't get to see. What is a message you would have to the fans if you could share? Because obviously these guys are backing you. You're getting 2,000 to 3,000 views on your vlogs now. Like these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to.
Dude, I was so surprised they did so well.
Yeah. So Cory, we'll just finish up with a single one with just your thoughts on the fight tomorrow night. How you see your hand being raised in victory.
I'm actually not. I'm gonna have to really fight the urge to just go full bloodthirsty tonight and go downstairs and ruin one of his parties. So,
do you think he'll be partying tonight?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see it in his eyes, man. Just like that bully.
He just loves the party.
Loves to party. Loves to look at nuts.
I get it. Well. Best of luck tomorrow night. I will see you after the fight, as long as you win and don't fuck it up, so try your hardest.
Yeah.
And, best of luck.
Right out. Did you guys say right out?
It depends how many times Dad hit me.